Well, it's a fine afternoon. I've been working indoors because, of course, over the weekend I got the tunnel done. So I was really chuffed about that. So what I decided to do, as I usually do coming up to all the major festivals, and of course we're coming up to Yule. So Yule is about 3.5, 4 weeks away at the most. Yule is the ancient celebration, of course, the ancient celebration of the midwinter and the understanding of the darkness that we go through because all is asleep in order to get to the light. That's what it means to me anyway. But whilst life out there is asleep, of course the birds aren't, and you can see through the window lots of activity. For me, it's a good time to get things done, to get all those big tasks done, to have a look at all the minutiae as well and see all the little jobs that I can get done. So I was looking through my stack of material and I had a beautiful length of muslin, which is a very sheer, very fine, very loosely woven cotton. And of course it's traditionally used for jelly bags and in the kitchen. It's used in the kitchen quite a lot. But if you like me don't like net curtains, I don't like that net curtain, that man-made fibre. It doesn't hang very well. It seems to be very inorganic. If you like me like those natural fibres, then you'll appreciate what I've done. So I'm going to take you through and show you. The boy sort of pretending to be asleep while wagging his tail. You don't fool me. You don't fool me. Tail wagging furiously. Happy boy. Let's take everyone through so we can show everyone what we've been doing, Jack. Now, don't have many lights on through here. Did get a couple of comments actually recently about, oh, it's very dark, I can't see anything. Well, you know, this isn't a Hollywood movie set. This is real life here in the west of Ireland. So, we'll go through here to the bedroom. The bedroom, because there's only one bedroom now here. And look at the beautiful sheer muslin cotton curtains that I've made for my bedroom window, which of course allows the light to come in a very mellow way and also affords me a little bit of privacy. So isn't that beautiful? So I've hung my fairy up on the inside of the window now. But of course this is lovely, it's got a lovely sort of drop to it. See? There's nothing sort of man-made about that. Although of course it is woven, I mean in a way it's man-made, but nothing artificial about it, shall I say. So there's my new curtains. Now I've been taking all my lamps apart in an attempt to fix some of them, and you can see here that this lamp, which was beautiful just on its own anyway, but actually had a little fitting inside the lamp for a lamp. So it's a 2-lamp lamp and it's rather beautiful. Now you can actually switch off the main one and just leave the little one on. Base. Isn't that beautiful? That's a Michael Kennedy piece, and again A lot of people ask me, where do I get this or where do I get that? Everything, virtually everything here in my cottage is sourced as a pre-loved item, and for a fraction of the price as well. So I'm an avid collector of Michael Kennedy, but in the past I haven't been able to afford to buy new pieces, so I've become accustomed now to checking out charity shops and little car boot sales and whatnot in order to get more Michael Kennedy. Absolutely wonderful potter, wonderful artist. That's another one of his pieces up there. Let me just put the main light back on again, the main lamp should I say. Can you see it? It's like a vase with a lid, like an urn. So I've also been switching my bedroom around a little bit. Oh, there's the boy. And so I've pushed the bed over here into the corner up against the wall to fit in my linen basket or my linen box there. So that holds all the extra woolly blankets, etc. So I think you'll agree it's looking rather lovely. And of course also, and this is something that we forget, something like a nice cotton muslin curtain like that affords quite a lot of insulation. So what else have I been up to? Okay. I've been painting the inside of my door, my front door. It was rather tatty looking, where Jack had been jumping up and down in it as a young dog. And hello. So I've painted the inside. Not too sure of the colour. I've sort of mixed it a little bit, although it was a one coat tin of paint. And it did live up to its name. It's just got one coat. And I've started painting the outside of the door, but you can see it started to rain, so I've retreated, but that bit's dried. But this is how I get things done. I was talking to a friend of mine who was very vexed about not being able to get outside jobs done because of the rain, and I said, well, just do little bits, you know, and see it as a success, because at least you've made a start, which is what I've done. And I'll be taking that up and finishing it off. Look, he's in the reflection looking at me. Come on, come back in. He always thinks he's out for a walk. So, what else have I been up to? I got a new linen basket. I say new. Oh gosh, there's not much light in here. Let me just pull this out and I can show you. There we go. It's actually a real willow one, made from willow. So he's got to get into every frame, hasn't he? So that's a reminder, of course, to go to the laundry. Maybe later on. Go through here to the kitchen. Of course, that's where I started. I started with the new curtains, and then I found myself working my way through the place. Dusting and cleaning. So I have my eye on that radiator now to give that a coat of paint. I think I've only painted that once in 15 years, so I think it deserves another coat of paint. I have another lamp upside down over here. I will have to go into, I thought I had lots and lots of bulbs, but I will have to go into town to get some. I think these are just little 15 watt little bayonet. I think they're little bayonet type bulbs, but 15 watt only, because this is another lovely piece which has been sat gathering dust because I didn't have any bulbs for it. So you know, it's just that time when you think, okay, I've made a start, so I'll continue on and I'll get things done and so on and so forth. There's my towels drying on the stove there where I had my shower this morning. And oh, I did get a lovely present this morning in the post. And this is from New Zealand. I got some beautiful soaps and a lovely card. So thank you very much. I did have the envelope. Let me just get the envelope and then I can at least read out the name. Oh, I've got a few other things to show you as well. Because of course I've been really getting stuff done. Let me just get the name here. Anne Kelly. Thank you so much, Anne Kelly. So when I was in town the other day, I went into the little remnant section of a shop in Boyle, and I got this for €10, which is a little bit more than what I'd planned to buy, to spend, but this is going to be for the bathroom. I thought this was rather nice. I love these little embroidered bits on it all the way through. So that's my next project. Right. Worked a little bit on my, I call it my bathroom, but it doesn't have a bath, it has a shower. So these two pieces of pine furniture were out in the barn, so I give them a good wash down and put them both up on the wall. So that one I thought just goes perfect there. And those are my two little candle holders, you see. And these warm up, all this ceramic warms up. I'll just hold it by the bottom, it is actually quite hot. There's the candle in there. So, I thought that looks lovely there, just above the compost loo. And then this little one on the wall. Oh, Deirdre, thank you so much for that book on architecture, because it's just amazing. It is so absorbing. I'm going to share it one day with everyone. No, yeah, two other pieces I've put up. I'll show you. So I had this little set of shelves out in the barn as well. So I've put them up in here. And I'm just going to use that for probably toiletries and things, because this is my little dressing room. And then the other piece, which a friend gave to me, and I wasn't too sure what to do with it. Then I had a brainwave and I thought, this is going to be fabulous for garden gloves, secateurs and small hand tools. And maybe the top for a couple of little pots. So isn't that fab? It has some little hooks underneath as well, but I probably won't use those. Or maybe I'll use them for drying gloves on, you know, garden gloves. So that's 4 pieces I've put up on the various walls. My sweet peas are still flowering, which is quite amazing. I mean, look at this. They look even more beautiful, I think. So I'm going to leave those. They're still doing their thing. And my geraniums are still flowering. Hear the birds. Quite a lot of bird activity, actually. You hear them? Come on, Jack. So there we go. Just sharing with you what I've been up to. I'm keeping very busy because I've got a lot of work outside of Bealtaine to do. A lot of promises I've made to friends to go and help with this and that. So I need to make sure that I make the most of my time here in the cottage. And of course, this is the time to get things done. It really is a brilliant time. And it means that when you have the festival, literally, you know, of Yule, it's happening, you know, the 21st. I mean, the 21st I'm going to be having a party here and, you know, lots of family. It means that you feel a sense of having actually reached that point because you've got so much done. Now there's a bowl there which I must just bring out to the kitchen. So that's just the radio on. Now, there's peanut butter undone. I need to do that up. So there we go. Just a nice, gentle pad along to midwinter, getting as many little jobs done as possible, because sometimes just getting the little jobs done gives you more of a sense of satisfaction than doing something big and grand. So I'll just keep plodding along. Blessings to you all on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon. It's 3:25. It's quite grey out there. There's a sort of a darkness already beginning to descend. It gets quite dark and almost a sense of foreboding moving up towards the midwinter. Yes. But like I say, just an ideal time to be indoors, catching up on all of those little tasks that you were putting off for a day just like this, or days just like these. So blessings to you all, my friends. Blessings from myself and from Jack.